So I've been ruminating on this idea of AI. If you're very clued up in the tech space, then you know how quickly things are moving in respects to creating shortcuts for people who are working, for people who are creating things in the space. If you're a creator, if you're a copywriter, if you're an email marketer, if you have if a significant amount of your like occupation is developed through the medium of like creating content, then tools like Chat GPT and some of the AI tools are revolutionizing the space and making things very, very easy for you to be able to put all of that work through that AI and make things very convenient for you. And it got me thinking about I know people now who are losing their jobs to AI, which is scary. Typically in tech spaces, you can have AI that programs for you, creates software for you, creates emails for you, creates scripts for you, creates sales pages for you. It's pretty incredible, and it's only going to get better. It's going to get more efficient. It's going to get more effective. It's going to become more persuasive. And it got me thinking about where this all goes. And I've been mulling over the concept that as these things become more pervasive in our kind of day-to-day society, the things that AI can't emulate are going to become more and more valuable. So, peer-to-peer, person-to-person services, such as let's say like a PT. I think that's going to become more and more valuable as people are going to become lazier and dependent on machines and AI in order to move the levers to create their dream life. But then they're going to realize that their body's given out on them, so they need some motivation, they need some accountability through something that an AI can't do. That's just one kind of suggestion, but I was really musing about this idea of personal currency, right? That you are the most valuable currency that you own, right? I'm even seeing YouTube videos of guys who are creating the content through AI, and then they're having an AI voiceover, reading the content, and then they're having B-roll footage as the video, just very generic B-roll footage, and they're just pumping these videos out every single day, and they're just taking the AdSense checks. That there's nothing really profound about the concept. It's very cut and paste. They've got like AI thumbnails as well. It's all automated, and there's no soul in the content whatsoever. And it's actually quite worrying because these kind of things are going to become more and more common, and commonality is going to decrease the value of these things. So it's going to be all over YouTube, the creator space, these just very generic, dull, uninventive videos with this AI voiceover. And I'm anticipating people who are more authentic, who have a little bit more personality, a little bit more soul. We have more soul than computers anyway. In their content creation are going to become more bullish. They're going to become more sought after because there's humanness behind it. There's inconsistencies. There's mistakes. There's faults. There's flaws, and that's the relatability factor. I think there are some advantages of having AI generated content in that it's very pristine, clean, and pretty and perfect, even you can say. But people value people. People value those inconsistencies that add to their character, and it comes across as very endearing, as you can equally find similarities between, let's say, the content creator and yourself, and that's how you build a connection. That's how you build rapport through trust and developing developing a sense of relatability through those some of those inconsistencies. That this person maybe isn't as literally literally. I was thinking vocabulary That's not the word I wanted to use either. They make mistakes, exactly like I've been making mistakes just there, and that you aren't perfect yourself, and you can find a sense of connection there, maybe. Because I'm not perfect. I'm definitely not perfect. I think I try too hard to be perfect, and that's part and parcel of why I've created this kind of off the cuff, very raw channel, just to convey that, and maybe perhaps give a little bit of encouragement for individuals that are thinking about moving into this space, that you've got very unique currency now. And as things become more bland and dull and boring, when the AI kind of machine starts pumping out this very generic and unoriginal and uninteresting and very, very bland content, you're going to be the shining star in that. And so I'm really happy that I'm doubling down on me, because AI can't replace me. It can replace maybe some facets of what I do, but I'm a variable that can't be replaced, and you aren't a variable that can be replaced. So it's becoming increasingly more evident to me that we need to be doubling down on our unique currency, what we bring to the table, our unique perspectives, our experiences, our insights, our stories, because computers can't replace that. AI can't replicate that. They're I don't know if they'll get there. They can't get there, because you are the soul. Remember, you're the Atman, you're the Pneuma, you're the divine spark of God, and that's ultimately what you're seeking. That's ultimately what you're feeling when you're connecting with another person, is that you're recognizing the oneness, the divinity, the righteousness, the generativity of God behind their eyes, behind the words they say, behind their face. And that's how you build genuine connections. And that's the only thing that is truly of significant value in the world, is connection. And it's going to become more polarizing to find that connection. It's going to become more valued, that like to like human connection, even if it is just through a screen like this. It's interesting, man. It's scary. It's scary times. We're at a significant pivoting point, and if you're not watching the climate, the atmosphere right now, you need to be sensitive towards it, because automation. This is really the key. Is automation is happening at an accelerated rate, and people are becoming replaceable in some occupations. It's making me think about what utility does man and woman have that the machines can't replicate? What is still the unique value that we can give to other people, that we can monetize, that machines yet can't emulate? Because they're taking out a chunk of what we can do. Anyway, guys, just me musing here, just some ramblings. It's interesting to think. Anyway, speak soon.